Hello and welcome to Luminosity Yoga. My name is Anya, and I've created this series of videos of yoga sequences that illustrate or help you embody the energies of the monthly lunar cycle, specifically the seed energy of the new moon, to align with the cosmic energies in order to become more balanced, more grounded, find your own flow, and help you access your creative potential and your inner wisdom. I am very passionate about ancient and modern practices of understanding the energetic system of the body and also of the cosmos, how they relate, and how understanding them and working with them can help us improve our health and well-being. And this specific video is for the new moon in Libra, conjunct Mars. We're talking about the year 2021. The new moon in Libra was on the 6th of October, so it's just passed. And to the degree it was exact, so it was 13 degrees of Libra, for those of you who are more into astrology, for the sign, for the sun, the moon, and the planet Mars. So this very close connection tells us that Libra, the sign which is ruled by Venus, is this month very closely connected to the planet Mars, and this will be a lot about relating. And for me, it is about exploring co-creative empowerment. So how can we become relationally empowered? Libra being the opposite sign of Aries, where it's a lot about sovereignty and what do I want. Here it is more about what do we want, or how do we move forward together? What can we create together that goes beyond what I can do on my own? Libra is ruled, as I said, by Venus, so this is also has a receptive quality. It's how we attract and what we are attracted to. That's what Venus is about. It's about our values. Of course, it's also about beauty and the feminine side, or the yin aspect. So Libra, yeah, ruled by Venus. Libra represents cardinal air. It means it starts off the season. Cardinal means it's the sign that starts the season. And in the northern hemisphere, that is the autumn, and in the southern hemisphere, that's spring. And it rules the kidneys, the ovaries, lower torso, and the receptor cells in the body and the brain. So again, we have this receptive quality, which is both on the moon side, but also on, for this specific expression of Mars. Mars in Libra is considered not to be in a good place because it's opposite its home sign. Yes, so the natural force of Mars would be in Aries. Mars is about how we go into the world. It's about our willpower, the way we assert ourselves, our drive. And being in a sign of Libra, it is as far away from the home as it can be. However, it doesn't have to be a bad place. It's just that here it has a quite a different quality, and more of this kind of receptive, rather than actively choosing to go out, maybe actively choosing not to engage, to delay. And so like one of the themes, of course, of Libra is balancing different points of view, mediating, and delaying decisions, stepping back, allowing for breathing room, embracing or holding space for different opinions, which does not necessarily mean that Libra is not judgmental, but it's not inclined to impose its opinion on others. So these are, yeah, of course, other themes are relating. So as I said, it's about the you, what do you want, how do you see things, how do you feel? It's also about gender, so gender issues relate to the sign of Libra. And as it's about relating, again, it relates to the same part of a body, that's the second chakra, the sacral center, yeah, in your pelvis, which is also associated with that sign. So we might want to, because how do we balance? We might find our kidneys, our adrenal glands, so it co-rules the adrenal glands above the kidneys together with Mars. So that's very strong. That might be really strongly impacted. Might be the kidneys, the adrenals. Also, we can talk about the acid alkaline balance in the body and the hormonal balance in the body. So for Venus, Libra, estrogen might be impacted, and then for Mars, the cortisol. So these are things worth looking at or watching if you know you have any weaknesses in these particular aspects of your body, your energetic system. How can we balance is the question. Yeah, so we can watch our diet, especially if we have a lot of fire, or if there's a tendency to for inflammation. We actually really watch that we have a more alkaline based nutrition at the moment, and we keep ourselves warm, keep the kidneys, the lower back warm, and warm foods and occasional early nights. However, at the same time, Mars in Libra also likes to enjoy itself and appreciate beauty, and beautifying your space for the yoga practice could be a good start, or just making sure you look very beautiful. Yeah, dance, art, uh, and writing also. These could be all things, a healthy outlet for the Mars in Libra in order to avoid toxicity or a toxic buildup in the body. Would be an artistic, athletic engagement, creative, I said co-creative empowerment, so creative collaborations, activities with your partner, be it sports or other things, or a partner, it doesn't have to be your specific one, and joining forces towards mutual goals. So very important, giving that Mars an outlet. And the other thing is the kidneys also relate to the ears of our sense of hearing. So our sense of balance may be upset, and listening in order to identify the why for that is an option, how to deal with that energy, and to step back before we move, to actually contemplate the outcome of the results, consequences of our actions, is also a something that might be helpful during this month. And let's start and invite both Venus and Mars for this new moon practice. So as it is a new moon, or the practice is for the new moon, think about a seed as we are arriving and grounding. So come and sit comfortably. You might want to sit on a blanket or a meditation cushion. And just place your hands into your groins. Take a deep inhale, lift your torso up, find length, and then on your exhale, just go through the thighs out to the knees. And just repeat that. Just do that 3 times. Deep inhale and lifting up, and exhale, moving your hands through the thighs out towards the knees 3 times. And then just rest your palms on your knees and close your eyes. Just take a moment to scan the body for tension. Breathe into it and release it on your exhale. Repeat that, the same for emotional tension, where that might manifest. Breathe into it on your inhale and let it go on your exhale. Same thing for mental stress, agitation. Just breathe into that on your inhale and release it towards the earth on your exhale. And close your mouth, allow yourself to in and exhale through the nose, which is also very strengthening to build up energy in the kidney area and in the lower dantian or hara and the energy center. And then on your inhale, just feel fresh energy from the earth underneath you moving in through your perineum, or if that's difficult to locate, through your tailbone. Let it spread in the body on the inhale. And on the exhale, release tension, stress, or energies of other people and root yourself further down into the earth. Allow your breath to be smooth and slightly elongated, slow down. Connecting with the vibration of the earth. And then bring your next 3 breaths up the spine towards the crown of the head, and on your exhales again, just allow your roots into the earth to grow deeper and deeper down. And release the forehead or any tension in the forehead, the heart and the belly. Next inhale, send it all the way up to the crown, and then exhale through the crown of the head. Take 3 deep in exhales at the crown. On the inhale, absorbing energy from the cosmos. And again on your exhale, let go of tension, stress, energies of other people. Find your seat between heaven and earth, taking 3 deep in and exhales, where you inhale through the crown and the tailbone at the same time into the center of your chest where they meet, and then you exhale through the center of the chest, front and back, and allow your heart to open gently. And open your eyes. And on your inhale, bring your arms up, let the breath flow up towards the crown. And on your exhale, as you bring your arms down, just feel your breath descending towards the tailbone or through the perineum. And just repeat that. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, bringing them down. And then we just interlace the fingers and just bring the index fingers together. Actually, that's the Venus lock. And then exhale, bringing the hands in front of our heart into prayer position. And just repeat that again. So interlace the fingers, index fingers touching. Inhale, bring the arms up. And exhale, hands in front of our heart. One more time. Deep inhale. Watch your lower back. And then exhale, hands in front of our heart. And we're just going to start with a deep and long arm. And just allow the arm to rise from the bottom to the top of the spine. Take a deep exhale. And inhale. And and bow your head to your heart and set an intention for the new moon. So again, think about what you want to seed for this new lunar period, the next 4 weeks. And maybe it will come to you spontaneously. Maybe you have got some ideas from my short intro. Just bring that into the body with your breath, whatever it may be for you. Take that into the practice with you. And then rub your hands together. Cup your eyes with your palms, just a few deep in and exhales. Let any stress and tension evaporate from the eyes and the face. And bring the hands down, and again, just rub them together. And then let's bring some energies to the kidneys, so you can bring your fingers to the belly button, draw a circle around you, and above that line, we have the kidneys and adrenals, and you can just give them a good rub with your fists, or you can also just rest your hands on them as you prefer, and just breathe into it, breathing into the lower back. Very good. Exhale, and just bring the feet together. So we have the kidney meridian starting here. So just rub the soles of the feet together, and again, just activating the kidneys that way. Great. Just coming into your comfortable seated posture, right thigh, right shin in front, hands on your knees. So again, engage your belly button, and from the navel you draw circles in a clockwise direction. So it's a smaller radius, just moving from that part of the body, breathing into the lower digestive tract and into the lower back. Breathing deeply. You can leave your eyes open or closed, whatever your preference at this point, and you can determine the speed. And then slowly coming back to center. Just bring your hands under your knees and just let them come up and let them flop. And breathe deeply into your groins and ovaries if you have any. Breathing deeply. And again, you can also just see if you can sense the sacral area, and breathe into that, into the center of that, where you have the sacral energy center, Svadhisthana chakra. And then exhale, release, bring the other shin in front, hands on your knees again, and engaging your navel anti-clockwise circles. Breathe into the lower back, lower abdomen. And then slowly coming back to center. Take a deep in and exhale. And just come front on all fours. Hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips. Just coming into a few classic cat-cows. So on the exhale, round the lower, middle, upper back. Push the floor away or the ground away. Inhale the opposite direction, gently arching, bringing the chest forward as you do that. And again, really feeling some release also in the groin and ovary area. Opening here, and then on the exhale, really the lower back, bringing energy into the kidneys. Breathing deeply. And then tuck your toes under and bring your seat to your heels. Deep inhale here, exhale coming into downward facing dog. And you can just walk your feet on the spot for a moment. On your inhale, you come up on the toes. On the exhale, you bend one knee, bring the other heel to the ground. And then on your inhale, bring your right leg back and up. Pausing here for a moment. Just bring it on the level of the sitting bone. Making sure the head is relaxed. And on your exhale, bring it front on the outside of your right hand. Maybe you want to slide the right hand in a little bit. So bring it on the outside. And now just come up on your fingertips or blocks or fists, whatever works for you. Breathing deeply again into the groin area, the left groin now. And see if you can extend from your lower abdomen, just finding a lot of length in that part, into the thigh. Breathing deeply. And you can also move a little bit in that area, bring in the back knee down. We're just going to move a little bit in the area of the groin. And by any means, always adapt it according to your own flexibility. And exhale, stepping back. Inhale, bring your left leg back and up. And just keep the heel on the level of the sitting bone or just a bit higher. Just keeping the hips more or less level. Breathing deeply, engaging the core. And bring your left hand in a little bit and step your foot on the outside of the left hand. And again, you can choose whether you want to come on fists. Maybe checking that the insides of your elbows are not turned, not overextended. Mine are naturally slightly overextended, so just making sure they're turning towards each other. Breathing deeply again into the thigh, elongating from your lower abdomen, finding length in the groin. Bringing the back knee down and then taking a moment just to move here in the groin area. Maybe you want to elongate your foot. Very good. And then tuck your toes under again. And step back into downward facing dog. And then just walk your hands back. And just coming for a moment into a forward fold. Grab the elbows from below. Bend your knees. Breathe deeply. Swaying from side to side. Yeah, so we're checking into both sides of the body specifically. And then coming back to center and then shaking out your arms, your hands, your hips, whatever you want to shake, and breathe deeply. Pucker your lips, get rid of any extra stress. Tension, energy of others. And then gently roll up. And as you roll up, lower, middle, upper back, then really slide the shoulders back down into the back. So you lift the torso as you come up. And then we're just going to tap the kidneys. So I might actually have to face back. So bringing your arms out to the sides, and then we bring one hand on the opposite kidney, and then we change. And just tapping them gently. Yeah, so you can just go from side to side, breathing deeply. One more each side. Great. And then you come to the front of the mat again and bring your arms up on your inhale. And then exhale, just coming into forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold. Bring your hands on the ground. And then now step back with your right foot. And for the warrior two, make sure you have both heels in line. So left leg is front, right foot is back, right arm comes back, and left arm comes front. And then inhale, straighten both legs, let your arms drop. And we are going to come into reverse warrior. So bring your arm on your back thigh, bend your front knee, turn the palm facing the sky, and then we're going to draw this arch. For me, this is very much an expression of Mars in Libra. So it's the reverse, the holding back, the delaying, and contemplating the results of our actions before we move forward. Take a deep inhale and then exhale. So just bring your back heel up and come into downward facing dog. Inhale, plank position, knees, chest and chin, or if you like, you can come into a chaturanga. Coming into a small cobra, so roll the shoulders back, lift the heart, and breathe into the lower back. And exhale, bring your forehead down. And in your own version, find your way back up into downward facing dog. So bend your left knee, turn it towards the right, open the right side of the body, look towards the sky or your ceiling. Inhale back to center, exhale, changing. Again, both sides of the body. Very important here. Coming back to center, so we just walk the hands back. Inhale, half forward bend. And exhale, full forward fold. Inhale, we roll up again. So paying attention to the back, sliding the shoulders back into the body, bringing the arms up. Inhale. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. And just turn around on your mat. Again, just looking, seeing things from the other side. Inhale, bring your arms up. Exhale, coming into forward fold. Inhale, half forward fold, and then step your left foot back so you have right foot front. And again, heels in line and the back toes slightly facing in. Coming into a warrior, left arm goes back, warrior two. Right arm front. Inhale, releasing the arms. And then exhale, so keep that back hand on your back thigh and the front knee, and then draw an arch here for the reverse warrior on the side, breathing deeply. Deep inhale. And then exhale, releasing and stepping back into downward facing dog. And once again, inhale, plank. On the knees, chest and chin, or chaturanga. Coming into your version of small or higher cobra, just watching the lower back, making sure you stick with your flexibility. And then exhale, bring the forehead down. And find your way back into downward facing dog. Deep in and exhale again. You can come up on your toes and you can either jump or walk into a seated position here. And straighten or bringing the legs front and actually bending the knees and digging the heels into the ground. Keep some space between the feet. Bring your right hand on the outside of the left foot. Bring your left hand back and then just open and breathe deeply. Open the collarbones, open the chest, and also create space here in the lower abdomen. Breathe into the lower back. Create space in the ovaries, the groins, the lower back. And bring the left arm up. Grab the outside of the right foot. And bring your right hand back. And again, keep digging your heels into the ground. Breathe deeply. And bringing breath into the lower back. Inhale here and exhale. So come into a comfortable seated posture. You might want to come into a sit on the heels or come into a cross-legged posture again. And then just rest your fingers on your knees. Just going to turn again so you can see me better. And we're going to move the fingers, touching thumbs and index fingers touching first. Both hands, then the thumbs and the middle fingers. Then the thumbs and the ring fingers. And the thumbs and the small fingers. And we do that with the hands lying on our thighs or the knees. And we're going to go through the cycle of Sa, that stands for birth, Ta, life, Na, death, Ma, rebirth, Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. We say that in our minds. You can also say that out loud if you like. And we're just going to do a few rounds of that in order to help our thoughts to subside, reorganize our thought structure with Mercury, the planet Mercury, still being retrograde in the sign of Libra, which often causes an upset in communication, the way we think and process information, also how the technical systems process information. This is something to help us balance that energy. So close your eyes, and then we start. Sa, thumb and index, Ta, thumb and middle finger, Na, the ring finger and thumb, and Ma, the little finger and the thumbs. And we start again. Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. 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 And continue. Last round. And then just resting your hands, fingers relaxed on your thighs or knees. Feeling the connection down into the earth from your tailbone or your perineum. And a very gentle pull up from the crown of your head, feeling your seat in between heaven and earth. And just taking a moment to listen. Listen to your heart. Listen for what it needs to help you move forward this month. Bring one hand underneath the belly button, the other one onto the center of your chest. Closing your eyes again and just think about something you're grateful for today. Let that feeling of gratitude expand across all the cells of your body. If you need a Shavasana, switch off the video and time yourself. Otherwise, we bring the hands together in prayer position in front of a heart. Take a deep exhale and inhale for the final arm. And I'm dedicating the fruits of my practice to all beings without one exception. I thank you for participating and joining me in a practice for the Libra Lunar Cycle 2021. Please like, comment, subscribe if you have enjoyed the video, and share the link with others who might be interested. Find more information on the current astrology more comprehensive on Astrology Hub. I have a lot of videos which are fantastic and many different astrologers. Also, you might want to check out Rick Levine's monthly astrology update. Thank you to all my teachers, my students and friends. And I would very much love to see you back here next month for the Scorpio lunar cycle. Namaste.